Welcome to the Geeks Attic. This is a Star Wars book review of Master and Apprentice. Star Wars Master and Apprentice was written by New York Times Bestselling Author Claudia Gray. Now, Claudia Gray has written a few other excellent Star Wars books, including Bloodline and two YA novels, Leia, Princess of Alderaan, and my personal favorite, Lost Stars. Now, Master and Apprentice is a little bit special because it is the first canon book to take place before the Phantom Menace. Now, this is published by DelRey. Thank you for sending out this copy for me to review. Before we continue, I want to let you know that we may jump between voiceover and what you see right now. So, yeah, just convenient that way. As for the summary, the Jedi Council extends an invitation to Qui-Gon Jinn to join the Council. But before Master Qui-Gon Jinn can find the opportune time to tell his apprentice Obi-Wan Kenobi finds out from somebody else. Well, this causes a little bit of awkward strife between the two, but they've got to figure out how to work through it and together on a dangerous new mission. A Jedi Knight named Rael Averross requests the assistance of Qui-Gon Jinn to help settle a political dispute on the planet Pygel. Now, there is a treaty that needs to be signed by the Princess of Pygel and this major mining corporation called Zerka. Now, this will open up a hyperspace corridor and allow a bunch of little fine print, controversial laws that the people of Pygel really won't want in the end. Qui-Gon Jinn has a love for prophecy, and well, one night he believes the Force provides him a horrific vision. Well, he reports this vision to the Jedi Council along with Rael Averross, and it doesn't go over too well. They believe that his interest in ancient prophecies and Force visions are interfering with his daily duties, and maybe he's just having bad dreams. Will Qui-Gon Jinn's vision come to pass? Will Kenobi get along with his master? Will the terrorist organization destroy everything that Pygel has worked for? Well, you need to read the book and find out those answers for yourself, because I'm not going to tell you. Now let's talk about characters. In this book, we read about a few characters that we know, as well as a few new characters. Now, I'll mention one familiar and one new character. First up is Qui-Gon Jinn. It's nice to learn more about Qui-Gon's history. We get a glimpse of his days training as an apprentice. As we know from the Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon is somewhat of a rebellious Jedi. He values archaic mystical writings over the text of the Jedi Order. His favorite interests include ancient prophecies and foreign language. Diving into the prophecies is actually frowned upon by most Jedi, as it can potentially lead to the dark side. Seeing the future and possibly wanting to manipulate that future. And now for the new character, Rael Averross. He's a Jedi Knight sent on a long mission to watch over the princess of the planet Pygel. For 8 long years, he served as the Lord Regent, assisting the princess while the construction of a new hyperspace corridor was in development. He and Qui-Gon Jinn actually shared the same master in their youth, Dooku, and now Rael struggles with his past. Like Qui-Gon, he also struggles with some aspects of the Jedi Order. We will be going back to the live-action review in just a second, but for my overall thoughts, Master and Apprentice explores the relationship not only between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, but Qui-Gon and Dooku. This novel is well-balanced with action, politics, the Force, and the book starts off strong and exciting, exposing fascinating little canon nuggets such as historical facts about the galaxy. It was a lot of fun to read a novel that takes place before the Phantom Menace, especially about the relationship of Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. When I got to the middle of the book, things started to get a little weird. My hopes for this being an excellent Star Wars book began to dwindle. Now, there were some very cringe-worthy moments, especially when it came to the names of droids, and there were prophecies that were written out, and I guess they were supposed to sound cool, but they just got like eye rolls and sighs out of me. Just got a little too corny. Now, I've said this in a few other Star Wars book reviews, and you can find me saying it across a lot of my other content, that I don't think Star Wars should have sexual content in the books. It's unnecessary and unwanted in Star Wars books. There is no reason for it whatsoever. After a mid-story decline, the book picked back up for an enjoyable ride. The Jedi Council unknowingly and unintentionally causes division and conflict between Kenobi and Qui-Gon. It was interesting to see how they managed to overcome differences as well as work together on a mission that went every which way but simple. Claudia Gray did well with the development of each character, for the most part. Glimpses of the past that we witness of Dooku are a joyful, exciting, and mysterious highlight in the novel. While a lot has been revealed about the past for some characters, a lot is also made more mysterious. While it's cool to add bits to a character's past to tease events throughout the book, it's not cool to finish the book with those bits left unanswered. As a result, I feel a little cheated and unsatisfied with some aspects of the story, especially when it comes to Qui-Gon Jinn. There was one issue I had with the dialogue in this book. While it was wonderful and very Star Warsy, the use of the word damn was record-breaking for a Star Wars book. I mean, I can understand the use of it occasionally, but damn, it was used a lot in this book. I don't want to end the review on a sour note. It was a fun book. Like I said, there was just a little bit of turbulence there in the middle, started to crash, but then it picked itself back up and steadied back out to a fun, enjoyable read. Now, Claudia Gray always does a great job with Star Wars books. She's an excellent storyteller. So do I recommend that you read Star Wars Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray? Yes. It's got politics, it's got action, it expands the lore, it's got the Force. It's a great book. For the rating, I will give this book a B+. And that'll do it for this video. Check me out at thegeeksaddict.com. Find me across all social media. Comment down below and tell me what book you are reading. You gonna get this? I provide a link down in the description box below for you to purchase the book. So, yeah, go ahead and do so. Have a good one.